Welcome to the EST Hangout.
This is the EST Hangout, and today's guests are...
Hey, very good Thursday morning to you. Welcome to the EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage, live right here in Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Apologies to Rip City Step for being late, because I'm assuming he's going to say that we're late today. We are. Today's on me. We are behind. I was late sitting in the chair myself, so apologies.
And I was
them.
chatty.
That's fine.
I was telling the story.
We would have had time if I wasn't. I came here a little sooner and stuff. So that one's on me. I don't know if he was in. Actually, he hasn't. He wasn't even in the nasty chat saying anything.
Step was in there last night on post game. He was active.
There was a few people. Actually, the nasty chat was fun yesterday. By the way, thank you for everyone for listening on EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Tune in iHeartRadio, watching on YouTube, or listening on podcasts wherever you get your podcast. Edmonton Sports Talk, proudly presented by Play Alberta. Tom Gazzola and Matt Iwanyk, Jasmine Sidhu with you here today. I don't know if anyone noticed the nasty chat. I looked for the pregame show and it was fixed.
I heard about this.
But you're in Reed's show. Well, the end. So in EST afternoons, Matt Hyman was messaging, and he's just like, "Are messages going through the nasty chat?" And like couple of his did, and I was like, "I don't know." Like he's like, "It seems like WST's having a problem." And then during Reed and Jay's show, they were having issues. Right. And at one point, somebody posted "Coob," and it was just "Coob, Coob, Coob, Coob." And like, "Oh, we could do Coob." So then I wrote something, and then all of a sudden they could write Iwanyk, and then it was like Gaz. I think did they say just Gaz or Gazzola? I can't remember. And it was going through.
Yeah.
And I was doing some research, and I knew YouTube was having issues. For whatever reason, YouTube banned the English language somehow. And so anyone that posted anything that English, it got deleted like right away. And so like Coob or our names, it didn't recognize whether it was English or not.
Right.
But I was like, oh, I got to go check this. So I wrote, YouTube's having issues. It was banning English language. And I translated it to Italian and French. And I threw it in the nasty chat. And both went through. And I think it was Duck Daddy who speaks French. He's like, oh, in French he responded with, it's a good thing I know how to speak French. Wow. Or something. And then it just became a thing in the nasty chat for, I don't know how long it went to. It was till about just after 5 o'clock.
Benny told me about that.
Where it was
That's
just
bizarre.
People trying to figure this out. If you added the letters with like the accents. Yeah, those I was trying to
accent aigu, accent grave. Accent circonflexe.
They went through. I think Mac Bezzosu doubled up every letter, and it went through. Wow. It was fun watching everyone try to go through that one, and then use different languages. It was a fun time in the nasty chat, even though something was wrong.
But that was a YouTube thing, clearly.
Oh yeah, that's how I found it. I googled YouTube chat problems. I got onto Reddit, and Reddit initially like confirmed that there was a problem. So I'm like, hey, it's not on our end. And then later they're like, it's the English language ban. So that's why I tested Italian and French and it went through.
That's so weird.
And then I went on Twitter just to double check and I Googled YouTube English and it was just a bunch of, YouTube's banning English.
Odd.
Cool.
Just a glitch.
I was in that chat too.
What language did you choose to use? That was alternative.
Both, okay. I think.
What both? Like English and French?
I think there was Spanish in there.
Oh, right. Jay was going to Spanish a lot.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
There was a pizza boy threw in some Arabic, I think.
All right.
It was fun.
All right. That's wild.
It was fun. But then it just sucks because sometimes the nasties are just so funny. And like Reed and Jay will use their takes. They're like just like we do, right? Yeah. So I was like, no, we're not getting like the funny.
I'm sure it was
stuff,
fine.
Right?
Play off of it, yeah. It's okay.
But it was neat. It was like, come on, you're like a multi-billion-dollar company. How does that even happen?
Well, there's always going to be an issue, but I just don't know how long it took them to fix it.
They fixed it.
Just weird though. It's just like the English language banned.
Is that like somebody hacking it, or do you think it was just an internal oopsie for a brief moment there?
I think it's just an internal oopsie.
Yeah.
To Caster, he says, so the problem with YouTube was real. I thought it was a group prank because from my end, what was posted was in English. That's because if you refreshed your page, it was gone. No one else saw it, Caster. You could have commented a bunch of things, but no one was seeing it. And if you actually refreshed your page, your messages wouldn't have shown up anymore. It was a weird thing that was happening.
Weird, indeed. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hi, Jasmine. Credit for a fun day.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, we're back.
I guess we should just get all of this out of the way.
What?
Just this heavy cloud. I have a lot to say about this. First of all, I'm a little annoyed at Hernan and Gager
Why?
because, first of all,
I kind of like where this is going already.
I'm very good. I'm
Oddly
ready
curious?
to. No, I'm ready to defend Hernan and Gager here.
Engage.
Why are we going after Hernan and Gager?
I want to hear this.
I just, like, I love them. And I know Gager gives me a hard time all the time. But
Gives everyone a hard time.
Yeah, everybody. Do you not
okay,
know
I'm glad
him?
to hear that.
He gives everyone a hard
That's
time.
what he does.
Well, he was so nice yesterday. We'd come in and give a coffee to Belzy, I think, or yeah.
Yeah,
so.
and then he's gonna make you like a tiramisu and then give you a shoulder rub and be like, "Hey, have a great show." That's
Okay.
how he is.
He gives nice hugs. But so I wake up at 6 a.m. to the Nielsen show every morning. And, it was like right off the bat, these guys, they basically turned into toxic Twitter from last night. Now, I don't know about everybody here, but last night after that game, like we're definitely going to talk about that game. I feel like it's that big elephant in the room if we don't. But Twitter was so bad last night. It was so gross. And then I wake up and these guys are just on the Oilers so bad. Not talking about any, I don't want to say the word positive, but like just constantly validating the feelings of Twitter.
Or they're just speaking the truths that are out there.
I'm glad you want to go on this. Actually don't want to go on this because I bet you majority of the people do feel like them.
You brought it up. You brought it up.
No, look, they're going to do the show as they see fit. And they're going to have their own feelings as they seem fit. I'll tell you right now, Hernan and Gager, the two of them, they don't care what's being said on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hernan is known for being the spicy Latino.
Oh, see, he was so spicy today.
That's who Hernan is,
yeah,
though.
he's
Like, I don't know,
Latino.
like, if we're going to get Hernan on the air, especially within an X number of hours after an Oiler game, he's going to be spicy. He's not going to be Mr. Positive. If you came in and said Hernan and Gager were very positive to start the show today, I would leave this room, go to Hernan, and be like, Hernan, we need to figure this out.
Yes.
What is wrong with you today? What went wrong today? Like, why are you so positive? Like, because you clearly are sick. Do you need to go home today, Hernan?
Look at this.
You're very welcome.
Look what YouTube Trev is a gentleman.
I know.
He brought you a coffee.
He's my best.
There's
It's a
just
late game.
Yes, he's bowing.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
That was wonderful.
There's a lot to be upset about with yesterday's game, too, I would say.
I agree
Like,
with
I don't think you
you.
could start with positives. I think you have to start with what
weren't
went
many.
wrong.
That's fine, but then Reed came on and kind of changed the narrative a bit and did talk about like some analytics on the Oilers side that were positive. My thing is that Hernan and Gager are usually, especially Hernan, on their afternoon show, they're usually still a little kind of like a this and that. But I feel like Hernan is just waking up too early in the morning and he's just being a cranky.
Okay.
Well, the flip side might be you're being cranky right
Yeah.
Well, no, I think that, as I say, it's like post game. Hernan, the game ended just after 11 yesterday. By the time 6 o'clock rolls in, it's only 7 hours. Lack of sleep for them. Hernan still hasn't had that time to let things fully settle. But that's spicy Hernan. That's what he does.
I mean,
And you got to ride the wave too because it's fresh. It's in the morning. It's the big
Absolutely.
show. By the time they hit EST afternoons, people have had time to like decompress a little bit.
Yeah.
and
Totally
get
fair.
it off their chest, whatever issues that they had. Morning show, they pick it up right away, and people have a lot of things to say because they sleep on it. And
Yeah.
they're still angry.
and there's text messages from like 5 a.m. or something,
yeah.
right? Like people from last night have been texting
yeah.
them. So
Yeah, it was spicy last night, and rightly so. Like that was a bad loss. There were like I'll back up. I didn't catch Reed. I was listening earlier in the morning, but there were good elements. You get 5. Okay, that's good. You get 2 2-goal leads. That's good. They got the jump early, scored 13 seconds in. That's great. Power play connected. PK leaked one. That's a wash. And then it's bad.
Yeah.
Right? Piss away those 2 2-goal leads.
So you take away the good immediately.
Yeah. Goalies kicking out juicy rebounds, can't make a stop in crucial time for you. That's bad. Defense can't clear the front of the net. Defense flubbing the puck. That's creating opportunities for Anaheim. Guys not back checking properly that are forwards. Those are problems. And then, I said it last night on the post-game show. I thought that Chris Knobloch looked frustrated, physically frustrated, and we don't see that very often. I think it's a lot of what has to do with what they've done in bringing in Paul Coffey and the heat that he's probably feeling now. There's no more runway. There is not a lot of time left this season. They have 23 games. Okay. That's a Pacific Division loss to a team that did Anaheim just pass them too?
Yeah, and they still have games in hand.
That's right.
That's the other part.
And now you get LA tonight. And I said too, people were freaking out. They're very angry and upset, and that's understandable. You have every right to be. And people, I'm seeing it in the text line already. We'll get to those texts right away. They're upset, but I said 24 hours from now, we could be talking about an Oilers win, okay? And then it will mitigate some of the frustration from that loss last night. But the bottom line is that was a bad loss. There's no way to polish that turd. That loss was bad because of the circumstances.
Blowing a lead when you're up 2 is ridiculous.
How about twice in a game?
That is very frustrating. But may I just point out one thing? And I agree, Jari should have had at least 2 of those saves there. But at the same time, Dostal is an Olympian. Okay, he's a star goalie for the Czech, and he also let in 5 goals.
Yes, he wasn't great. When they pulled Jari, it was 5 goals on 25 shots. Dostal had let in 5 on 20.
But Oilers fans don't care about Dostal.
Yeah. No, I know. But
But
looking at
for
the
the sake of the argument, the Anaheim Ducks play.
But the Ducks don't have an expectation of winning a Stanley Cup. And the Ducks don't have a history of the last couple of years of not winning a Stanley Cup where people look at it was goaltending that cost them a Stanley Cup.
Right.
When you look at the Edmonton Oilers, goaltending is the issue. And they needed to make an improvement, many thought, from Skinner. The Oilers clearly thought they needed to make an improvement on Skinner. At this moment, they did not make an improvement on Stuart Skinner. And the problem, actually, it's worse because he's got a contract that is longer than Stuart Skinner's was.
And twice the price.
Yeah.
And that's where, the other goalie may have given up goals, but for the Oilers this season and for the next couple of seasons, they're locked in with a guy where it's like, uh-oh. And that's where Oilers fans are looking at that and going, you can't honestly, the guy that gives the Oilers the best chance to win right now is Connor Ingram.
Yeah,
there's no question about that.
Absolutely.
Is Connor Ingram really going to lead this team to a Stanley Cup?
Maddie, I don't like the chances of that.
And look, there's always those, Cristobal Huet, did he win?
No,
or did he take a team to the
Niemi.
Cup?
He took over, yeah.
But there's Corey Crawford's always been known. He was never known as a top end goalie.
He's
type
good.
Of yeah, so it can happen.
Yeah.
Are we expecting Connor Ingram to be I would agree. Likely not.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is that you traded for Tristan Jarry, who was supposed to then be and this was after a break, and that's the performance you got. And there's a lot of people that felt maybe Connor Ingram should have got this first game, but they went with Jarry, and you're thinking, hey, show everyone this is your net.
Yeah.
And you got that.
I agree with the decision to have Jari in net yesterday. Obviously, exactly for that reason, you were right. There's another key point here that they're back from a break. They've been off for majority of February. Give them that grace that they're getting into chemistry. I understand it. The game yesterday was bad. I get it. The Oilers played bad, but the reaction this morning, considering there's another game today against the Kings, is outrageous.
Welcome to Oiler country.
I know, right?
First and foremost, welcome to Oiler country.
But if this was the 30th game of the year, Jazzy, I'd be 100% behind you on that statement. That was game 59. And they are now out of a playoff spot. They look just as stale as they did earlier in the year, where they couldn't put together a winning streak. It's almost time to go red alert. But again, they could win tonight and it'll calm the waters. But that was bad.
But why then it's red alert type thing is because it could also go the reverse today. And there's little runway. There's 23 games left after tonight, 22. And what if they lose tonight?
And today, Kings are favored.
And both are coming in on the back end of a back-to-back.
Yes. And they had a loss yesterday too.
But it's one of those, what if the Oilers actually do fall today, though? And all of a sudden, the Kings are 2 points back of you with 2 games in hand, and the Ducks stay ahead of you with games in hand, and the Kraken stay just behind you, 1 point behind you with games in hand. That's the concern there, that and then you get San Jose, you get Ottawa. But then it's Carolina, Vegas, Colorado, Dallas. those teams are better than the Oilers right now.
Yes.
It's just, and so what is a realistic take for with the way the team's playing? Like I'm saying hypothetically lose tonight too.
Yeah.
What's realistic for those 4 games? It doesn't look good. So all of a sudden the Oilers are sitting out of a playoff spot maybe
Yeah.
as they go to St. Louis a week after the trade deadline. That's why there's extra little angst out there and anger out there is that the runway is short here. And while it is coming out of break, getting the chemistry together, you could say the exact same thing for the other team.
Yeah, it was a sloppy game.
Right?
Very-
Every team's going through that. It's
Right.
As I was saying on the Lock Shop and EST Afternoons yesterday, it felt like the start of a new NHL season just because it's just,
Yep.
and weirdness is going to happen. But I understand where, this is one time I feel like I feel like the toxicity of Oiler fan, I don't look at it as much as toxicity as I see it as fans are maybe thinking, oh, realistically, this team could be in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm not just going to blame Twitter. I'm going to also blame my chat groups. Like, they were going off and I had to mute them because I needed some tranquility before bedtime.
Yes, new
Right?
year, new you. New energy.
But it's true. Like, I okay, let's be honest. Like, I guess I'm trying to defend them and because I think they're just, they're just being run down the entire morning.
They deserve it.
They do deserve it. And you guys make a very valid point. Very valid point. Time is running out, right? And I think I'm just giving them just the break. Because I kind of had a feeling today that they were going to lose yesterday. Because it's like after 4 Nations last year, they did that too, right?
Yeah.
It's just
3
kind of
game
an
losing streak or
And I know as an Oilers fan or watching this team my whole life, I get it. Like the frustrations of defense, the frustrations of never, ever having for a goalie, like a good goalie you can just trust. I get that. And I understand why everybody's frustrated. So it's not that I'm Delulu. I just...
You like good juju.
I like good juju.
I know.
I haven't given up on
It was
them, is
one
what
thing
I'm
I will
saying.
say I was
I get it, I
interested
get it.
seeing a little bit on Twitter though yesterday was the amount of people saying just give up on this season, all in next season though. And that, you spilled on your sweater.
Oh, no.
You might, I don't know how to take care of that. We don't have anything here, but just a heads up.
You
Dish
guys,
soap? Dish soap?
this is
Yeah.
how rattled I am.
Yeah.
We'll continue on.
I didn't
Go
mean,
quick.
the
Yeah,
only reason
you
I said
wanna-
is I don't know if you have to splotch it
I'm
or
going
anything.
to right
Yeah.
after this right
Okay, yeah. That's the only reason I said I wasn't trying to call you
your
out for
fault,
anything.
too.
I wanted you to just
No, because
yeah.
I saw your eye. I saw
Yeah.
your eyes when that happened, and I was like, please don't
Yeah.
look down. And then
You're also wearing your fob.
I never wore mine.
Anyway, sorry, Matt.
Yeah, no. Well, no, I stopped that.
Yeah.
It was I saw a lot of people thinking like realistic, like don't use assets this year, and we've talked about that. Like maybe this is a year where you actually, and we talked about how Oiler fans would be upset by that, but maybe now Oiler fans are realizing, yeah, next summer is the year where you put your chips in and save every asset you have for next summer. To
Don't
go in
panic.
all next year.
Yes.
Don't try to panic
Don't
with a move
panic.
this year to try to salvage this season.
Right.
Which then hurts you with what maybe an extra move or two you can make next year.
exactly.
And I started seeing some other fans just like being like, in a way, fed up, like done. Let's just go to next year. Where this season's on, I still believe they're a playoff team. I still think they're going to get to the playoffs.
I do
Same.
too.
But you've talked about, I've talked about, a lot of us have talked about. This didn't feel like a Stanley Cup year.
No.
So see what you could get done. Maybe you could go on a magical run with the team as is, but you hold off until June, July, and even next March to get the ring next year. Next year is the year for me.
Yeah.
Next year is the year that there needs to be a parade.
Golden Knights had a regroup year in 2022 where they missed the postseason. Listen, I still think the Oilers will find a way to get in. I don't know where, if it's in the top 3 or they sneak into a wild card spot, but last night was concerning. We'll see what happens tonight. Do not panic. Do not make a big move that ends up, like you said, being detrimental down the road.
Especially with who this GM is.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
from a trade perspective, his signings. Trades,
I just read you the text from my buddy from Pittsburgh and what he said about what they're gonna do with Stu Skinner. I think that's gonna piss off Oiler fans right away too.
No kidding.
Yeah. But don't make a panic move.
Like
in this next week.
I know Rashog said no. They're not interested, but there was one thing that maybe Tyler Myers. Is Tyler Myers a guy you want to bring in? And
I don't know if Tyler Myers is the right guy. Apparently, he's ready to be traded. He didn't play last night, and they're basically saying goodbye to him.
Detroit or Dallas now is kind of rumbling as the ones.
Yeah.
But it was one like I thought of him, and I'm just like, is that the guy for the Oilers for not just this season, but next season?
I think Stoff was saying on the broadcast yesterday that it would be a nice addition to bring him into the Oilers, but he is older.
He's 36. He'll be 37 next season. Is that the guy you need? That this team needs?
Probably not.
Yeah,
Like, and that's the vision. I think if you're Stan Bowman and Jeff Saxon, you need to be thinking is okay. Yeah, this year, do they help us next year, or is there someone better?
Okay, go watch. This is bothering me.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna write this.
I don't know.
We've got a lot of
I'm
text to
gonna
get
put
to.
liquid detergent on it. Everything's fine.
Oh my God. Okay, we have a lot of text to get to as Jasmine cleans the coffee stain off her white sweater. Very nice sweater.
Yeah, very nice sweater. That's what I'm worried about that one.
Well, she said your eyes lit up when you saw the spill.
I wouldn't usually care, but I don't wear nice clothes like that. So
She's rattled. All right, let's go to Krager, who texts in 780-218-9999 Paris Jewelers inbox. Krager says, I can't believe how bad of a GM Bowman is. Trades Skinner and Kulak for Jari, but then Pittsburgh trades just Kulak for Girard in a second rounder. Bowman was absolutely schooled by the Pittsburgh GM. Expletive, embarrassing. It was a bad trade right from the outset. You were hopeful for Jari. It has not worked out. We know this. The Kulak addition, awful. Again, I had a Penguin scout tell me that the Oilers folded in his opinion, and I had Oilers hockey ops guys being like, yeah, we gave into what they wanted. I have questions about Stan Bowman's ability as a GM. Now he is working in tandem with Jeff Jackson, and he's also got an owner and others advising the owner, breathing down their neck, which is not a good environment.
Murray McCourt is self-proclaimed, like Blackhawks fan. He talks about that a lot.
Yes.
Ripped Stan Bowman when he got here. Like never liked that move. And that was the one thing that actually I will go back and I'll give Oiler fans a lot of credit for it. Many things, hindsight 2020. I go back, Jack Campbell signing. There was a lot of Oiler fans that were so happy that day. Hindsight 2020, now we rip on it.
There's only a couple guys available at that time.
But when it came to Stan Bowman, there was a lot of people that were like, and I'm not trying to make light of the off-ice issues with Kyle Beach and all of that. Oh, look at this. More coffee.
Thank you, Joaquin.
Thanks, Gager.
You are the best.
But if there was a lot of people upset about him being hired for the Kyle Beach situation, all that.
Right.
I'm putting that aside again. I'm not trying to make light of it. I just want to put it aside for a second. That there's a lot of people that were even like, take that away. Wasn't that good of a GM. And people were upset about the idea of him even being GM of this team because of what he did with the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks Cups were Dale Talon. Dale Talon screwed up an RFA thing with someone.
Bufflin.
Was it them? Was it him?
Bufflin, Ladd, and one other. Was it Eager? No,
Where
not
then
Eager.
he had to throw a bunch of money at them because they were now also an unrespected free agents.
That's right.
He screwed up the RFA thing.
Versteeg?
And then he had to go.
Something like that.
And then Bowman couldn't continue that team. He just, it happened and he never built it back up.
Right.
And that's the problem that you have here now is, okay, there was a good team here, but Stan Bowman's never shown that he can make a good team better.
Fair. I got a little bit of pushback, and understandably so, when I said earlier in the year, I'm like, some of these moves make me remember Peter Chiarelli when he was starting to wobble and lose grip of things. Now, I don't think we're fully there, but I just have concern. And I remember that day when they made the Bowman announcement, I went to the press conference and I went back to our old studios and we sat and we had wall-to-wall coverage, and I was like, I just don't know why he was the guy. Now, I'll tell you this. Stan Bowman was Jeff Jackson's hire.
Yeah.
That's where that idea came from. So that one's on Jeff. Again, like I said, they work in tandem, but the track record with the two of them together in improving this team is not good. No,
it's this, like, I'll go back to when Ken Holland first got hired by this team. He talked about, you're going to have misses as a GM. But the thing is, you have to have way more hits than misses.
Right.
And your hits have to be better than your misses.
He lived by that.
And he was, I would say when you look at the hits of Ken Holland, they were much better than his misses.
Yep.
But Stan Bowman, Jeff Jackson, there's just if we put them in two columns, there's a lot more misses right now than hits. And the hits that there are, There's no like massive hit.
Well, it's Podkolzin and it's
Roslovic.
Kapanen and maybe Roslovic.
Well, and Ingram.
Yeah.
And like
But the returns there, like you said, have been
that's
marginal.
not Hyman.
Right.
You know, it's not like
It's not Ekholm. It's not
right. Like you don't have those couple of ones that you go, man, those guys are just rocks for this team.
right.
There are guys that, to a large degree, should be at the very least mostly replaceable.
Yeah. Atif texting in says, "What a crappy loss last night. The Oilers looked like a stick of butter, very soft. Every puck was sliding in. Coach Knobloch should have pulled a YouTube and talked in a different language besides English last night. Maybe the Oilers would have won." That's from Atif. Another text comes in and says, "How have you guys talked about how much of a joke the Oilers are yet? I've never been a fan." Hang on. I'll read it out. "I have never been a fan that got mad, but my God, am I mad as a fan right now? It's fans that are mad. That's why Twitter was like it was last night. Also, a lot of hate on Twitter was directed to Speck and what happened with McDavid. And then Saravalli went at it with the boys from Sportsnet Vancouver.
Yeah, the Insider's having an
That
interesting
was
time.
interesting.
Did you guys listen?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually something you pointed out though. You talked about how you're starting to get that little feel of like the late days of Chiarelli.
There's some
The one thing I'll say is at that time there was a dysfunction surrounding clouding over the Oilers organization.
yeah.
And then Holland came in, and that was gone. Mm-hmm. It wasn't. We didn't talk a lot about the dysfunction of the Oilers. There were still coaching changes, but that's normal in sports. It wasn't a dysfunction, and now it does feel like with everything that cloud has come back in.
Yeah, that's a great descriptor.
And that's the concerning part, I think, for me. I could handle mistakes with moves and all of that, but it's the dysfunction around that takes a long time to get out. And if that is creeping in, that's the thing that hurts for next year, if anything.
I think
is
you're
now
onto
is there's
something.
dysfunction going on in that organization. Find me a dysfunctional organization that's successful.
That's tough to do. And Maddie, that's a
Very
great,
tough to do.
very astute observation. It's like the hockey ops guys when Kenny was around, we were allowed to do their job
Yeah.
and didn't have people.
Somehow Holland must have
Meddling.
like he found a way to shield them and like, nope, they're doing their thing or something.
Yeah. Well, when you've been a GM for 30 years and president of hockey operations and you won multiple Stanley Cups, you get a little bit of separation from owner and advisors. Maddie, I think you're bang on about that observation, honestly.
And that's the fear.
Yep.
Because if you bring dysfunction back in, it's easy to say that Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl will win a Stanley Cup one day. I'm more questionable of that though, if dysfunction's in the organization.
Good instinct. This text from Sean says, "Guys, send Jari down and bring back Pickard." Pickard played last night. I think they won the
I think
Condors.
so.
Yeah,
I think that's what
I think
they
it
said
was
this
a
morning.
1-goal win.
Well, why are we talking about that? Let's find the positives.
Positives.
Bakersfield Condors post-game show live right now on
Let's
EST.
go. Get Holtby on here. This one says, is this Munchmaster Flex texting in? Yep. "Clearly, Knobloch doesn't have the respect of the players. The Oilers management have Jack Campbell 2.0 and Darnell Nurse 2.0 and Wallman. Wild how terrible the management of this team is year after year." That's Munchmaster Flex with that text. This one says, "Unfortunately, everyone, until people can admit that Nurse might have been the most incompetent D-man in the entire league, there's nothing anyone could do. Forget about even adding his salary cap into the equation. I take year 1 and 2 of Nurse over year 7, 8, and 9. You'd think playing so many games in the NHL, gaining a ton of experience the entire time, he has truly gone worse." Yeah, he's had a tough go this year for sure. Can't deny that.
Usually I would be like I would just dismiss the Nurse argument because it's just inevitable and we already know what type of player he is. But my goodness, if anything, obviously that's what cost the game yesterday. But come on, Nurse. He absolutely deserves the blame today for that loss for sure.
Well, and I know people say that no matter what you do this offseason, you got to trade him. I just don't know. Like, the thing is, if I'm Darnell Nurse, why would I accept that?
Remember he was approached last summer by Bowman, asked if he would waive, and he said
I forgot about that. And even like to say, okay, you'll sit in the press box. Okay, he'll sit there and be like, cool, pay me $9.25 and I'll sit in the press box. I don't have to play hockey. That hurts you more than it hurts me. So I don't know how you convince him, because like if he sits there and be like, yeah, you're trying to win a Stanley Cup and there's my friends here trying to win a Stanley Cup. You got to send me into a team that's going to go try to win a Stanley Cup.
Right.
And why would a team that wants to win a Stanley Cup trade for Darnell Nurse? Which is then it's the Oilers are trying to win a Stanley Cup. And why would you want Darnell? Like, it's such, if there's something that you could go with Ken Holland, you want to find a negative, this deal is one that you could go to.
And they bridged him, what, twice?
Yep.
That was uh-ohs.
Yeah, because that's why everyone's like, we can't keep bridging Bouchard because look what happened with Nurse.
Yep.
Now, the only thing is after next season, he gets a 10-team no-trade list at some point.
Okay.
But that means that's at some point in the final year of McDavid's contract.
Yeah.
And listen, he wasn't great last night, obviously, and I'm being nice about it, but among others.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
And like, again, I know the whole argument is like he's McDavid's boy. Another thing is he has 2 young kids and his wife is pregnant with their 3rd baby. Like,
oh, really?
I don't know if they want to really transition right now either.
That is tough.
Yeah.
That is tough. Okay, let's go to this one. Guys, this is crazy, but after what you said about the coffee situation, this in regard to me, then Knobloch reaction last night. Is there a scenario where we don't see Knobloch behind the bench to start the playoffs? I don't think a win tonight calms the waters. All it does is add oil to the engine without putting the plug in the bottom. Looks good, feels good, step back, and not good. I don't mean to be such a prototypical Oiler fan here, but Chris Knobloch straight up calling out a player. He's not characteristic of him. He seems pissed. Yeah, I agree with the last blurb of that long text. He does seem pissed. I think he's feeling the heat. He's been put into a jam or a wedge, as I described it last night. Him pulling Jari and reacting the way he did at times. There was a call on, I think it was the Emerson penalty, which was a good penalty to take. He saved a goal. I think they got scored on anyway on that PK, if I recall correctly. Anyway, there was a missed call at the other end. Knobloch was telling the refs to F off. I think he was saying fiddlestick, to be honest. I'm just kidding. And then the pull. And I think that's some of the heat he's feeling, in my opinion. So in regard to him coaching in the playoffs,
it's not a zero.
Yeah,
or
it's
like
not a zero,
he
that's
won't be,
fair,
or
but
like it's not 100% guarantee that he will be coaching.
how bad are the optics if you do that? Say it happens. Listen, they can win tonight. They can win this weekend, and we're talking about good times again.
Yeah, totally.
Hypothetical. Say we get to next month and they don't make the playoffs, or they do squeak in. You're not getting rid of him, but you're right. Depending on how bad it could get, I like for them to walk away from Chris Knobloch with 3 years on an extension sitting there waiting for him is just horrible optics and mismanagement. If it gets to that point. And again, there's 23 games, not a lot of runway, but they could still salvage it with a couple of wins here.
And it's not unheard of a coach being changed this close to the start of a playoffs. Larry Robinson won a cup ultimately with the Devils late in the season. They did it again. Claude Julien was fired and Lou Lamoriello placed himself on the bench with like 3 games to go.
Yeah.
Now it's all come, I think, from one organization and one individual.
And one GM, yeah.
But it's not unheard of that you could be that late to a playoffs.
Didn't Pat Burns get thrust in there at one point?
We just got to go read on them. But I would have said going into yesterday, Chris Knobloch's your head coach come playoffs. After yesterday, I do feel like, okay, that I can't be as confident. Just because of the organization.
I think that's
like
fair.
with every that dysfunction, it doesn't surprise me that like worst case they lose today, they lose Saturday. All of a sudden Tuesday, somebody else is the coach of this team. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. Like this organization wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's such a good point. Considering a lot of people want that.
Which I don't think that's the problem.
Good point.
What the fans want. I mean, they've gotten what they've wanted, and that's
After
a couple
years
of new goalies.
Of complaining.
But it shouldn't sway your decision making and your goal. Fans are going to be mad. They're going to be happy. They're going to ride with you if you're winning and you're losing. And there's the roller coaster ride. You still need to like keep the noise out and focus on the task at hand, and that's becoming a championship caliber team. But if that were to happen, that would be just insane. Insane. And you're paying him for 3 more years.
There was a message in here. I think it was Chris. But are the Oilers still paying for Campbell?
Yeah, it's last year. I think.
Oh, yeah. No, they have to. They're paying for him for like 6 years.
Oh, right, because buyout.
Yeah, they bought him out, and there was 3 years left on the deal, so they have to pay him for 6 years. 1 year is out of. This is the second year of the 6, if I'm not mistaken. Because it's double the length is what you have to.
He's 2.3 this year on the cap.
Yeah.
Next year it jumps up to 2.6, and then it goes 1.5 the remaining 3 years.
One thing that every GM in the cap era, pretty much since Tambellini, every GM has done so in the last like 12, 13 years has had dead cap space, which is not good.
Like right off the bat, I'm so sorry. Please accept my apology if I'm trying to look for some good stuff. But like right off the bat, like Roslovic scored, right? Nugi scored. I mean, they seemed at the beginning, I know the game it went bad, but at the beginning, the first period was, again, sloppy game altogether, but they did seem rested.
Yes, they had 3 weeks off.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there was a positive there that this team also, they have a very long season, like the Panthers, right? The Panthers technically played an extra season, considering like their 3 years of going to the Stanley Cup, right? So the Oilers, it's to me, it's like, okay, the team at least seemed not injured, except for Janmark. What happened there?
No update yet. All I know is he's had a bum shoulder for a long time. I don't know if it was that. I didn't see anything specifically yesterday. So we'll find out. Knobloch doesn't speak till later in the day. Yeah. Let's go to this one. It says, I'm nervous what Bowman does next because he has to be feeling the heat. Current moves seem to be blowing up in his face. It's a fair statement. Tommy, any truth to the offer sheets not happening if Holland is here? Seems like that changed the potential timeline. I'll tell you what. Those offer sheets... Yeah, if Holland was still here, those probably wouldn't have happened. Ken Holland did not leave on good terms. He was basically a lame duck GM for the last year and president of hockey operations. He had his hands tied behind his back. He took the blame on not extending them. I was told that why would those two extend after being sent down that December? They're in a position of weakness. So, and I know the speculation, I know we're going back to this, but I know the speculation was what Kenny Holland told Doug Armstrong. Like, how can you not think those two are very good friends?
It's that Hockey Canada circle.
Yes, and they've known each other for years and years and years.
Yeah.
As soon as Ken Holland wasn't working for the Oilers anymore after June 30th, 2025 or whatever it was, what do you think? What do you think he's saying? 2024, sorry. What do you think he's saying to Doug Armstrong? He's like, you really want to put the screws to Edmonton and get a couple of good players. I'd do this. There's more to the story that I can't say.
Well, I could go further than that. Like because I thought at going into that season, I would have extended Holland for at least one more year because they were so close. If I'm Holland and I at least to give him one more year, he then is more inclined to find a way to get those extensions done too. He might sit there in the season, we're not going to send them down type thing even because I need to get extensions or whatever.
Yeah.
That he might lock those up, that there's not even a potential for an offshoot because he is the GM. But you have to me, the one thing, if you want to go back to lame duck GMs are once you're done with someone, get them out. Gone.
Yeah.
Like the moment they realized we're not bringing him back, they should have just fired him or said, we're paying you to go away. Like you're not the GM anymore.
Right.
Because he's then not doing his job. And then I don't blame him for not doing his job then at that point. If somebody's like, I'm paying you for a year, but you're not going to be here next year, I'm going to mail it in and be like, you're going to have to pay me to go away or I'm just going to, So there's a part of that too with the Oilers handling of that led to that. But I also go to that Jeff Jackson and in the end Stan Bowman did create the cap space to keep both those guys.
Yes.
And they could have just accepted it.
Yes.
And they chose not to. They didn't choose, like they could have even just done one.
I would have. Well, I can tell you firsthand, Broberg was not happy.
And I would have accepted it still, though.
You could see it in the room, talking to him. You heard it from other people around the team. And he essentially wanted out because of how things had gone over the last few years, being sent up and down, up and down. Holloway, that one I would have matched. And I thought for sure they were going to match, and they didn't.
And they created the space to do it.
Yeah.
Broberg, I would have still matched too. Said it at the time. It would have been, I would have sat down Broberg, like, we're keeping you. Play your best this year.
Yeah.
August 16th next year, we're trading you. We will do it.
Yeah.
But you need to get your value, make sure your value stays up.
We're going to play you.
We're going to play you
Yeah.
because we need your value to be up so we can move you.
Yeah.
But we're not doing this for, I think he was the second or whatever. We're not giving you up for a second.
Yep.
We need to get a better player for you. And we can't trade you now till next August, but we're matching you.
Yeah.
Come good, come motivated.
Right state of mind.
We both want this to end next year type thing. But we want it to end right.
So triggering offer sheets. So you don't.
Go ahead. Sorry.
So you don't think, and I mean this seriously, you don't think Kenny Holland is going to Nobu tonight, or like after the game with any of the Oilers management or with Stoff or anything? Okay.
No. No.
Yeah.
Underline
Right.
on that last one especially.
Okay.
Stoff called out Holland
Yeah.
on a broadcast. And Con Holland after that ended up trading for Matthias Ekholm. Like, maybe hold off on calling out your GM, the GM.
Yeah.
Dave in Section T says this offseason should be longer. Should McDavid and Dry hang around European Grand Prix scouting new ownership? Lawrence Stroll seems to have deep pockets. I'd be less comfortable washing some Saudis, but it might be good to flush from the top down, Dave. That's a clever text. Thank you. Good to hear from you this morning, Coach Mike.
Lawrence Stroll buys the Edmonton Oilers. Lance Stroll is also second line center for this team, you know?
He can play hockey, bad wrist and all.
Did you guys hear the USA chants?
Yep.
That was dumb.
That was wild, eh?
Like-
You thought it was dumb?
I hate the USA chant. Like, that's all Americans have.
USA.
Like, they do it. Like,
Listen, they're champions, but it's been a bit obnoxious.
It is, but it was good. It's so like Ooga Chaka,
There's-
Ooga Chaka kind of like
how many
mentality.
What
Yeah.
Canadian? Like, how many Canadians are on your team?
Yeah.
Like, your head coach, who got his 1,000th win, is Canadian.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I was watching the game on Victory Plus, the Ducks broadcast.
Did you see Alexis Downey?
I did.
Yeah, she was great. She was
work.
on our show
Yeah,
yesterday.
But they
she
do
was.
a intermission with Sarah Valley and Buka Gross.
Bucha Cross.
Thank you. Completely washed, like Joel Quenneville. Like at the end, Bucha Cross is at the end. It was just like, it's good to see him back in this league. Just like completely not at all wanting to point to why he was out of this league for a bit. And I think Frank was even like, the Ducks are lucky to have him. And it's like, there was a reason he was out of the game for a bit. There was a reason for that. Let's not just be like, well, why didn't any other team take a shot at him? He's so great. Like, it was to me, it was for a Ducks market, it makes sense. They probably don't know what's going on. From watching it on the outside, I was just like, this is bad. This is, oh man, you guys are revisionist history big time right now. Just completely forgetting the big elephant in the room on that one.
That's a know your audience type of thing.
Yeah, it was just, if anyone saw that outside, like, if any actually like other Canadians saw that, they would have got torched on Twitter. I'm telling you right now.
Well, that is a Ducks broadcast, and if it makes anybody feel better, not a lot of people watch those.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Was Frank Saravalli acting all normal, or was he still?
It is pre-taped.
Oh, it's pre-taped.
That's a pre-taped thing that they do.
Okay.
Because they have their show for Victory, because they're both part of the Victory Plus network. And it was just a full pre-tape that Alexis
Downey,
she threw to it. Then it came back, and then she interviewed Jay Woodcroft. And it was fun watching it. I enjoy watching other teams' broadcasts. I've seen
It's neat.
I do too.
it's different.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
cool. Like I know what Jack's gonna give me. I know what Louis is gonna give me. I
Totally.
know what Gene's gonna give me. I've seen that a lot. I love seeing the other perspectives and also what they think of the Oilers too and
Yes.
things like that.
Coach
It
Mike.
was not good.
No, not good.
I'll just say if anyone could go find it, it was just like.
Well, he had to be reinstated by the.
That's
by
the thing.
Gary
They didn't even
Bettman.
mention that.
Yeah.
Like it was just. It's good that he's back in the game, as if he's just like no one wants me right now, just because the other coaches are better at it. It was.
Yeah. Coach Mike says on the positive side, Frederick had a really good scoring chance last night. So there is that.
Yeah.
He set up a couple plays. I think Coach Mike's being a little bit sarcastic.
I figured,
Yeah.
but Savoy, like he was
Great game.
thriving. Probably his best game.
3-point night.
Yeah, 10 goals. Like
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
That is a nice silver lining. Good point, Jasmine.
You're right. It's
Good point.
trying my best, everybody.
And it's
Yes.
and I'm sorry, but I keep seeing the negatives, and I'm going that way because I was just
would.
thinking, like, well, it's just I saw it on Twitter yesterday, and I'm going, I guess, toxic Twitter, but like the harm I see with this team is like we already know the Nurse contract, there's the Jari contract, but then there's potentially the Walman contract and the Frederick contract, and I don't know if there was another contract thrown into there, but like they added up, somebody added it up. I thought it was like $29 million or something. It's locked up in those 4 guys, and you sit there and you go, man, they're not like it's not at that level of worth $29 million for those 4 players, and those could like for next season with Frederick for Walman. You hope like Walman's not in a spot yet. I'll say awful or anything, but it's right now what we've seen. It's not worth the contract necessarily yet. You just really hope that some of these guys it's a bad year.
Yeah, I gotta stop with those turnovers too, with Walman, and
All of them.
all of them.
Every one
yeah,
of them.
like that's another thing that can be corrected is the turnovers. Bouchard, defend better, but he's he didn't have a bad
that's
game.
Bouchard.
Isn't he the highest scoring defenseman in the NHL?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Elite offensive abilities. Brandon from Windsor says they didn't match Broberg and Holloway out of spite. Not the way to be a manager. You put your personal feeling ahead of the company. Yeah. Jason and Leduc says holy expletive players are soft these days.
I will also I will say one thing on those offer sheets though that I will defend the Oilers on. There's no guarantee that Broberg and Holloway would have been the players that they were here. As they were with the Blues.
True.
Like there is that potential there. Like you said, Broberg wanted out. You might, if I said what I did and match it, he might not have played well.
Right.
And we'd be sitting there being like, well, you're locked in 2 years with this bad contract. Holloway, there is an injury concern, I think, a little bit with Holloway. But maybe he doesn't. So there always is still that little bit of a potential.
That's true.
and Blues are not in playoff contention.
No, they're one of the worst teams in the
Yeah,
league.
exactly. So hope you guys are having fun there.
They probably are because they're going dollar bills.
Yeah.
Especially with the Broberg extension. Hontorio Momes, TG, did that USA men's win and subsequent fallout put a wedge in the USA athlete and media relationship to Canada even more? Seems like a lot of the Americans or American media love watching are very vocal about 97 Oilers losing, but seems like it will be even more.
Can you read that again? I don't get it.
Did that USA men's win and subsequent fallout put a wedge in the USA athlete and media relationship to Canada even more? Seems like lots of the American media love watching, are very vocal about 97 and Oilers losing, but seems like it will be even more. That's verbatim.
I don't know what relationship they're going to.
I don't know. My guess, I think I know what Hontorio Momes is saying there. Probably temporary, just coming out of it's so fresh. But we said it at the end of the pregame show yesterday. Like hockey Twitter right now is a war zone for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I had to ask Benny, like, okay, what's happening here?
Yeah.
What's happening there? Why does this matter? Who's mad at who? Who's yelling at this? What's going on here? And he's like, everywhere you turn in hockey social media circles, it's just a freaking mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
think when I see a tweet, there's like something of I gotta see if I can find it, but it was
and-
like a Dreger going at it with the doctors. You got Sarah
your
Valley.
cousin.
You got Sarah Valley going at it with the radio host. You got Elliot Friedman saying, "Oh, Sonny Milano's on wafers." Like,
Yeah, it's
it was
outrageous.
just like this craziness. Or there was like I think Speck was even there, and then you just you just
then
have
Speck
Elliot
wrote into
Friedman,
it.
Sonny Milano on wafers.
man, it's I hope it's temporary. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Like I know there's people that will like shoot me a note on Twitter. I don't look at a lot of that stuff. If I catch you and it's delayed, I apologize. But yeah, I've stayed away because it's just a mess.
It is, and maybe that's why I was so fired up too when I like hopped on and like all this stuff like I was sending you guys to or whatever. Like it's just out of control. But yeah, I think it will fizzle out with the USA 2 cents.
Things move on.
Yeah.
We go to, something will come up in the news cycle, takes it over. Something will come up in the hockey. They're like, we got trade deadline next week.
Yeah, you're right.
As of Monday or whatever, it's all trade talk now.
And
like
maybe-
it all moves to the trade talk, trade negotiation, and everything that's happened this week goes away. It's that simple.
Actually, I just feel like I got a bunch of closure right now because I think everybody's just so heated still, or still like the feelings are still there and fresh from the Olympic loss and the heat on McDavid and then this game and the way it went about. So I feel better. Thank you. This was like therapy.
Was it a nice vent sesh?
Yeah.
Excellent. Chris says, did anyone else laugh when they did the dog segment during intermission? Bouchard said he was like a golden. I thought that tracks. He's passive and all he does is chase. Good text,
I actually
Chris.
watched that segment because of the doggos too and donated because of the dogs. But good. That's a good text. And then I think they called Gene a Chihuahua. I was like, Gene's not a Chihuahua. They said if Gene would be a dog, like what breed would he be? Not a Chihuahua.
There's got to be an app for this. Just like yesterday.
Maybe a lab. Like, it's going to be an app for this.
What dog would I be? Well, I don't want a quiz.
Another text says, what percentage of Bouchard's points come from when McDavid is on the ice? Any idea? It's pretty high. But good on him for finding chemistry with McDavid. Dave in Section T says, who will take what the Oilers don't want, even if they all waive their no movement clauses? That's fair. Ian texting in says, rinse and repeat management, past management, F the next one, and that F the next. We will never get out of this. Coaching can't do anything with players that management brings in. And we said it yesterday. Good text, Ian. It's going to be tough because now I think after everything around here that everybody's gone through, media, players, management, team, fans, the changing of the goaltenders, bringing in Paul Coffey, we'll see what the effect is, moving out some different players. I think the realization is starting to occur. And we saw it last night on postgame that they just don't have the adequate personnel to be a contender this year.
There's a full letdown of
Yeah.
the fact that this team was in Game 7 and Game 6 of the Stanley Cup final the last 2 years. Mm-hmm. And when they got to the playoffs, they just rolled whoever is in their way until Florida. And there's better teams out there this year.
Yeah,
That the Oilers
Florida's-
don't have. That this team is worse than the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And while there might have been a fear of that going into the off season, just seeing it on there, like the Oilers have 3 more losses than wins this season. If you combine overtime losses with losses, which is just outright losses, with wins, the Oilers have, if I'm not mistaken, have 3 more losses than wins.
They're 28, 23, and 8. Just off the top of my head, I believe.
I will pull it up.
Yeah.
I think you were
Jazzy,
dead
what do you
on
got?
accurate.
No,
but
it's
just-
true. Like there's other factors. Like Florida's not going to stand in their way this year either, and they have an opportunity to go back to the cup. And I see how everybody's like the light is kind of dimming in everybody's eyes right now, and it sucks.
In Florida?
No,
here.
in Edmonton,
There's still hope here. I mean, this isn't... Florida's going to miss the playoffs
they
likely.
are absolutely.
That's not the case. You still have a chance. You're 3rd in the Pacific right now.
The
It's
fact
just-
is,
there's bad indicators flashing red.
28, 23, and 8. So it nailed it.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's the 3 teams in the Central that are just dominant right now.
Yeah.
And then everything else in the West is, and including the Oilers, and I'm going to throw the Golden Knights, they're just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the East, like I think it was James Myrtle post, like the teams in the East, like they're on pace for like 90. The last playoff team, I think he said, was on pace for like 98 points or something. The Leafs would have to go like 18-6 or something the rest of the way to make the playoffs. Like he's like, this isn't happening.
done.
And they're ahead of the Panthers.
Yeah, they
which
are.
is like the Panthers are done.
They're done.
It feels very much like maybe they're done. But in the West, like that's why I feel like the Pacific Division is so important to make the playoffs in. Is the path to a conference final doesn't seem daunting. And the Oilers maybe are still good enough to go do that.
Mm-hmm.
The Central, no. You're not getting through a best of 7 with Colorado. And if you do, then a best of 7 with Dallas or Mini this year.
Hope.
Okay.
There's hope.
Yes.
Well, not a single one of them are around anymore. Sorry. The EST Hangout, by the way, presented by Sentinel Storage, Canada Storage experts, more than 2 decades helping Canadians through life transition. Canadian storage provider. Be sure to buy Canadian portions of the this hour of the Hangout. They are brought to you by the High Product Marketing, official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk, promotional products that bring the buzz. Check them out, highproductmarketing.com. Jasmine, Tommy, Maddie with you here. Lock Shop 11, Jay Huss, 2 guys and a goalie today. Reed?
I think it is Reed.
Is it
right?
Reed or Trev? I think it's Reed.
Yeah.
Reed.
Yeah,
with,
I'm not hosting
Gage.
that
No,
one,
because
right?
you got pre and post tonight.
Yeah.
With Gage or Cass. We've got EST Afternoons, myself and Coop, Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne. That's all till 6, and then another 7:30 GCL Diesel Oilstream pre-game show. Post-game show, Tommy, Benny, Cass.
Bernstein.
Oh, Bernstein, nice.
Yeah.
They'll be on to get you set for Oilers Kings. Both teams coming off a loss. I think the Golden Knights won yesterday.
6-4 last night. LA lost, yep.
That game was apparently intense too because I was going back and forth. TNT panel.
That's the creme de la creme in hockey right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice that it was on the television. But then, yeah, I think like Kings are going to be tired today too. Mm-hmm. So
Probably going to be, you know what, that's a good point, Jazzy, because like we'll probably see more sloppiness.
yeah,
Who can tighten it up
yeah,
will be key.
yeah.
Kemper started yesterday, I think.
Yeah, so who's their backup now?
Ingram's likely to get the start.
Well,
Most
you have to
likely,
start him,
as
yeah.
he should. I think we'd lose it otherwise.
Good point.
Yeah.
The LA Kings.
Kings were at home yesterday. They played.
I
at home?
believe they were.
Yes.
Why can't I remember that? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Anson Carter with the USA jersey, by the way,
Copley.
Really?
on the panel.
Oh, Phoenix Copley, that's right.
Also have Anton Forsberg and Eric Portillo on their roster.
Oh, interesting.
Just on ESPN.
Interesting. Anson Carter, he's Canadian.
He lost
Did
the
he lose
bet.
a bet?
He
He
did.
must have lost the bet.
I
I'm assuming he
wanna
lost the
know.
bet.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Has to. He had the big overtime goal in the
He's
World
Canadian.
Hockey Championship, winning it for Canada back in the day.
Straight
That
up.
was reviewed. And we zoomed in and it just crossed the line.
That's right.
Weird.
the walk-off gold medal win. There's no way he's just wearing an American jersey
Had to
just
have been a
because.
bet.
Yeah. By the way, fun fact: Nike was scrutinized because they did not have enough USA jerseys. They did not.
Really?
Yeah,
produce
because they
a
didn't
lot.
think they were gonna win, right?
Also, the quality of the replica jerseys apparently was
Somebody
pretty
said Kemper
bad
started last night. Somebody while they're saying no.
For your hockey jersey?
Apologies,
for
Smitty.
the Olympic jerseys.
Oh, for Olympic jerseys.
Yeah. So, like, you know how you can go and get an Oilers jersey? It's like the replica, whatever. Still like $300. But the ones for the Olympics, people were saying that the quality of the material was pretty bad.
Oh, it was Forsberg for Kings last night. I was
Oh,
wrong.
really?
I
So
thought I heard. So
Kemper?
it'll be Kemper tonight, I would assume.
Okay, so
Thanks,
a
Smitty.
lot of guys got, like, yesterday Eric Comrie started for Winnipeg. A lot of guys got the night off.
I think McKinnon didn't play, but McCarr and Taze did for Colorado.
Well, McKinnon was nicked up, right? Or sick or whatever. Or both.
McDavid didn't look like he was injured. Just saying, he
No, he
looked
looked good.
pretty good. Yeah,
I hope he's sleeping like an angel right now.
I think he is.
I would think so,
I
too.
think I do. I feel like
a sincerity there. I think he is. Like,
Just sleep.
I think he's excited to
Sleep,
play
young
tonight.
prince. Get your rest. We need you.
could they stay in the same hotel?
No, they bus to LA.
So they do switch.
Yeah. That's what we used to do. We would stay in Santa Ana, and then after the game in Anaheim, bus to LA, vice versa. Usually stay at LA Live, one of the nice hotels there.
I should send a tip to TMZ and be like, Connor McDavid is in LA. And maybe they'll
Why?
pay me because they don't know anything about hockey. I don't know, because the Olympics and all that still, right? Being fresh.
You think Connor's gonna go out?
No.
No, but maybe they can get him like in a team, walking on the team bus or something. Connor, look over here.
And he
Connor.
wouldn't even look.
I think they would know the schedule of their teams in town.
It's a joke because America's
and
checked out for hockey. Yeah.
the two hotels that are there, the JW and the Ritz, are literally like 20 steps from Crypto.com Arena.
Oh, sick.
Or you can hop on the bus and not deal with anything and
Yeah.
do the drive, which they do, just like here.
I mean, didn't
Like Kane did when he
Yeah, I was
rented
just
the-
gonna say that
Went to the car.
Or the Lamborghini.
just to go for a drive.
Yeah.
Just-
It's literally
Before
there.
last night,
It's
I
like
think.
it was across the it's like right
It's
there.
less than that.
I miss that sort of stuff, though. I must say the flexing and
Well,
the
he
fun
scored
stuff.
last night. You are a Vancouver fan.
I am not a
Pseudo
Vancouver fan. That
fan.
Did he score
useless
last
game
night?
that went
He
to
did. It was a nice
overtime.
Oh, they must be happy. Help bump up his trade value.
Yeah, true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Right? Are we I know we're really heated about the Oilers. I do want everybody to kind of relax, to kind of decompress into a couple other topics quickly.
Deep breaths.
Yeah.
Feels better.
I did that in the car on the way here.
That's good.
Yeah, because I was like, do not get fired up. First thing I do, Gager, Hernan.
And he spilled a coffee.
And the Gager brought a coffee for us.
Yeah,
It was
we got
lovely.
Americanos. They're great.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I didn't get one. Anyways.
You got one from Trev.
Yeah, no kidding. You tried to- and you were cleaning your stand. I don't know if you
Yeah,
need more coffee
Haven't
today.
been ended up on your
It's
sweater.
very embarrassing, and I can't believe it happened.
Did it to yourself.
I couldn't even say. Actually, you did a very good job
Happens
cleaning
like
it.
it's happened like third time.
Yeah.
This time it's white.
But
That's the
with
thing.
that, you would go home and you would hit it with like Max Force or a spot
Yeah, like an
shot.
OxyClean,
Yes.
and then you put it in like a solution of. I have it. I always get my white clothes
you-
dirty.
I'd always just throw it right in the wash.
Ew! It
That's-
could like make the stain worse.
I'd go cold
Nah.
wash delicate,
It's always cold wash.
Yeah,
but
And yeah,
delicate.
delicate.
but you gotta put like
Yeah.
vinegar.
No, I just hit it with like Max.
My white stuff
Max
comes out just
Force or
fine.
Whatever.
Actually, you do wear white.
I wear white a lot.
Yeah, and I
was
never
wearing
seen
white
it be,
yesterday
like-
too.
Yeah,
I
you
did
do.
have
Because I
few
just throw it in the
stains
wash.
on it.
If I stain it, I just immediately wash it.
Yeah, me
He's
too.
very
Like
clean.
immediately.
Me too.
He's
me
very
too.
clean.
You
Like
don't
that's the
want it to-
thing. If there's a stain, then I got to do something else to
So
it.
right now I put dishwasher soap on it.
Probably the best you could do
Yeah.
with what we've got right now.
Yeah,
we don't have
and-
like a Tide to Go pen or anything.
I do.
Hit it.
It's in
You
my
have
other-
one?
Yeah, it's in my other purse. I
Oh,
didn't-
so you don't have it here? Okay, that was.
usually
We're
it's
talking
in my
about
other-
here type thing.
in the now. Be in the now, Jasmine.
Gager was like, I don't know what to say on there. Gager's like, you should just take your shirt off and the ratings would go above.
Probably.
And it could be a show for the ST winner. Like, I was like, yeah, that's such a good idea. I
People
needed
would
that
like
laugh. Okay. Tony Dungy, he is out of Football Night in America. And there's rumor has it probably because he was one of the votes not to vote for Bill Belichick.
He's also been there for 17 years.
Yeah, he's
Like I do understand the refresh.
Yeah.
And he's kind of been pushed aside because he used to be him, Rodney Harrison in the studio, Dan Patrick back in the day. Patrick's out.
they're old guys. Like they're
Rodney
old.
Harrison. Harrison and Dungy then went on location.
Yeah.
And they brought in Jason Garrett, and I can't remember who the other one is, with Maria Taylor in the studio.
She's
they've-
great.
So they've already started pushing them out. And I don't know if Rodney Harrison's still there.
He is. Remember he had that moment where he like blacked out or like
Was that this season?
that was this season. It was Dungy talking, I think.
And so yeah, it makes sense that they were like, now it's time for that roof. 17 years is a long time.
Yeah, that's a good run.
Yeah, a really good run from my former Colts coach. Ronnie
champion.
Harrison's great, by the way.
He is,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know if he just like had a brain fart or whatever. But there
People
was
thought
that-
he was drunk.
Oh
In
yeah.
that
Well,
time,
people are
were
gonna
thinking
speculate.
that he was drunk. They're like, is Rodney Harrison drunk?
Maybe he was sick and medicated. I don't know. I'm just
Maybe he had a
speculating.
beer of the week, and it just hit him faster. Than,
Sometimes that helps people. Maybe though. Collingwood Rob, let's see this. I really don't know how the message delivered by Leon before the Olympics fell short of making it to Leon and Connor's game. Yes, they are offensive juggernauts, but if they played a little Team D yesterday, we would be talking about a W and not an L. The Ducks' last goal was showed. Leon not picking up the loose guy. Yes, him and Wallman. And great pass by Leo Carlson, by the way. He threaded that through a bunch of sticks. Wallman's and Dreisaitl's included. Katagoche sitting right there, untouched. And then Collingwood Rob adds this, oh, and they cost me on a 5-game parlay $466. Yeah, I'd be salty too.
no.
Sorry, Rob. Sorry to hear
and he's
that.
in Mexico.
Is he with the crew?
I think so.
They were up late last night,
Yeah.
texting into the show.
Were they
So-
watching?
Yeah.
Apparently, I guess the game was not like they couldn't get it on the televisions, and they had it on a laptop and speakers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this seemed like still a good time.
Well, according to Bryce from the Combine crew, as of 24 minutes ago, they are poolside. Looks lovely. Yesterday looked great, like no clouds.
Yeah.
Today still looks good. Some cloud cover, a little bit of relaxation. Hope you guys are doing well out there.
I'm so curious for when, like, I want to talk to LT the most because it's his first time. So to see like his 2 cents on a resort for that many days and in Mexico.
I think he's having a good time.
I think he is too. And like, I think he's going to say some really good stuff and he'll probably go back. But looking forward to hearing all their stories when they're back.
Doesn't sound like anything crazy is
Well,
happening.
they said Yuke lost his phone the first, because I was listening to LT on the morning show.
But you've been texting in. Or
Yeah, so I guess
on
I
a
don't know
chat,
what
maybe.
happened, but he said that he lost it, didn't know where his room was, and some funny other stuff happened apparently.
I've been there.
And he ended up finding the phone, thank God.
Oh, Eric, he's having some kind of
The
fruity.
tequila sunrise.
That's what he's having, and he's got some Zonics.
Oh, and then Dusty broke his phone.
Did he?
Did
Oh,
you hear
no.
the story?
I did not.
I guess he was having like a pickup game with one of the kids there, and the kid hit an air ball. I think this is the story. And the ball landed out of all places on Dusty's screen and shattered his screen.
Oh no. That sucks. Collingwood Rob is here in Edmonton. Didn't go on the trip.
Oh, my bad.
So Dusty's screen got blown
You're
up by a
thinking
basketball.
of
That sucks.
what's his name? I know his real name. What's his handle?
Who?
The other
From
Rob?
Spruce, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Rob from the Grove?
Rob
you.
from the Grove. Thank you.
Rob and Cheryl?
I'm thinking of his name, like real
Yes.
name, and I want.
Cheryl. Yeah.
I hope everyone's having a great time.
I know, and it's awesome. If I won the lottery, I'd be like, let's go. Let's just go join them right now.
Yes.
Do the hangout from there.
Yes.
Yeah, quick.
What are we talking? How much lottery are we talking about here?
Yeah, like what are we winning?
Well,
Lotto
I don't know
Max?
what average lottery. I don't know the average lottery price, but I believe it's around 20 million.
Yeah, I'm not taking the hangout on location. I'm done.
That's cheap.
I'm going peace.
Damn it. You can't do this to me.
I'll take you guys. We'll go on a vacation or something, but I ain't
okay,
going on
okay.
air or anything.
well,
like
what
I'm
if we
done.
did that, though?
I'm done on EST.
Took a
Sorry.
plane with all the friends.
I had
and
like
stuff.
$15 million. I'm retiring.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
You wouldn't do this for
Like,
fun?
you're saying I don't want to work anymore.
Yeah, I'm done.
I think I would still do it for fun.
Me too.
I think the idea for me is like I would just want to go golf and travel to start.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And like it would be like an immediate like, Kate, let's go to I've never been to Italy. It'd be an immediate, I'm off to Italy.
Yeah.
Like that type of stuff.
Would you do what Joaquin recommends? Because him and I have talked about this. Like if you hit a nice lottery like that, he's like, remember we were talking about the interest? I would totally do that.
It's weird. Does anyone else dream about what they do if they won?
I get a
did
ticket
driving
every
to work
time.
the other day.
I get gas.
I would immediately take, okay, if we're saying I won 20 million, I would take $10 million immediately and put it into a bank that I would never touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be the interest
Invest.
I would want to grow.
Right.
Totally.
I'd almost not even want to touch it ever.
Yeah.
I would take 5 million. I would want to put that somewhere, take the interest, live off that interest, and then another 5 million and just blow it right now.
I wouldn't want to do the blowing
Not blowing
5 million
it.
right away.
It'd be like but to me, like blowing it would be like I'm gonna go buy a villa in Italy. I'm gonna go buy this. I'm gonna go get things for my parents and stuff. And I feel like I'd blow 5 pretty quick. Hey, you wanna know something?
yeah.
There's one thing of if you have that money, enjoy it to a little bit, like to a bit.
You can't take the fun coupons with you when you're done.
And that's why, like, if
Exactly.
you do it smartly, I believe, where you put money aside to know that you're safe.
Yep.
You might as well blow it because whenever you're getting an opportunity, just blow money again.
I think.
What
Do you
would
mean
you do?
blow it? Like I would do the same thing. Like I'd upgrade.
Like
my,
I would be spending, like I would have no problem spending.
Yeah, me too. But it's like
Like-
that thing where I can buy whatever I want and I don't have to think about it once.
But it's like I will use this 5 million probably in like 2 years.
Oh wow.
Like it'll be gone. But then
Yeah.
I have my 10 million as my safety fund,
Ugh, no.
which I'm never going to touch.
Yeah.
But then I also have 5 million that I will take the interest and live off the interest.
I
And
would.
that 5
I think
million,
I'd be good with the
if you had
5
5
for-
million
Yeah,
and you
could
had a
calculate this interest.
conservative 4% interest, that's $200,000 a year to live off of.
Easy.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm paying taxes and all that because it's capital gains. You only get taxed on the half of it. You're probably talking about 125 to 150.
You can live off that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but 1 to 125 a year.
Easily.
Easily. I've already used my 5 million to buy everything,
Right.
so I don't need any. Like I have no bills.
That's which is amazing. So I would sell my place. I'd buy a place in Phoenix. I would move down there, new vehicle.
yeah.
The place I would buy on a golf course, I'd get a membership right away. And then, I do what Maddie said, like a little bit of traveling to places I haven't been before. But then I need stuff to do.
Golf.
Well, golf, yeah, but
me,
and
golf.
yeah, I know that's
Bottle service.
But I would take Jasmine to bottle service in Old Scottsdale.
Love that.
In Old Town. But I would need like something, so I'd probably want to be at like on a show or something where it's like, okay, well I gotta do my thing today.
Yeah.
Like I like having that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't just sit around.
Would you?
I'm bad at that. And I'm not a woodworker.
Yeah.
I don't have a workshop. I don't like being creative with my hands. I want to just have something to do.
I would need an assistant. I want an assistant
what?
to do like my shopping, my cooking, like I want a chef.
See, to me, I would like, that would be the hobby I could
That's-
do. I could spend all day just cooking.
And then
I'll go do
but then you
proper
hire someone
grocery
to wash your
shopping.
dishes, clean the kitchen.
That's
get
it.
a
I have nothing else to
dishwasher.
do. I have nothing else to do.
Wait, now you're generating jobs, okay? But I think the first thing I would literally do is probably buy my dream car. Like I would just buy.
Well, what's your dream car?
Off the bat, like I have a few, but my actual favorite car of all time is the NSX.
Oh.
It was Honda Acura NSX.
Yeah.
It's been my dream car for my whole life.
See, I've never really been like a car snob or anything like that.
No, I always wanted a Hummer when I was a kid. So maybe I'd go buy an old school Hummer. It's
Ew!
awful for the
Mike
environment.
Riley.
I hate
all of that.
those.
Yeah.
Did you see the new ones though? They're all EVs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told Gil, Matt, you take the 4% on the 25 from the first, and then you live off that interest. But my thing is, I would want the 5 because I'd want to buy like some houses and go on a nice trip. And
You'd buy multiple houses?
yes,
In different parts of the world,
yes.
obviously.
I'd want something in Italy. I would
That'd be
have a home probably in Edmonton somewhere,
I wouldn't.
and
much as
families
I'd
here.
come back here all
Like
the time.
I want a place to
I would
stay
want a
here.
house here for sure.
Like it would be like a nice little thing, but
Yeah.
I don't know how often it'd be, or it'd be summers only.
Summers would
Come watch Elks,
cherry pick.
you know?
Come watch
Yeah.
the Oilers.
No, because it's during the winter. I ain't coming.
No thanks.
And then there'd be one somewhere else that would be like, I don't know where that would be, but I would
that's a
want
great
3
idea.
houses. So right there, I'm blowing $5 million easily.
Yeah. I could home base, I would just take everything down to the desert.
I don't mind that because you could come back here and you can just stay at the J Dub or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
want
still would
my
want a
stuff.
home here.
I want my stuff.
Yeah, I still want a home here. Like I want to come back for Christmas and stuff like that.
And then it's
like
also
being
then
in
it's
a-
like I have equity already. Like so I've taken that $5 million, but it's I have the money still in a way.
Yeah.
He's right. That house just made like $100,000 a
Possibly,
year.
right?
Or
And so
something,
that's
right?
where
Yeah.
it's like I wouldn't do it an interest off just the whole thing. I would just immediately go buy. Like when I say spend that, like it would be a nice trip right off the bat, but it'd be properties. I'd be looking to have homes that I can just be like, I'm going there today.
Properties are smart.
The one thing I do fantasize about when I'm thinking about the lottery is how I'm going to tell my family and friends. Like it would be
I wouldn't say anything.
well.
That's
Well,
the one thing
family,
they
yes.
say. They
My
say
mains.
one thing you do is you immediately don't tell anyone.
Yeah,
you
get
get
a
a lawyer,
lawyer.
you get your
Yeah.
accountant, you deal with the back end.
So let's say that happens. Okay, I do that. But like the way I can't wait to tell my parents, my brother, and San. Like I couldn't wait to tell them.
You tell them, keep it tight.
Oh, I'm not even saying that. I'm getting like a limo to come go pick them up, and they have no idea what's going on. And then I'm gonna we're going straight to the PJ, and we're gonna effing party in
Where's Vega?
Vegas.
Oh, okay. Didn't know what that was for a
Not my
second.
parents. I just put them in a hotel with like a butler or something. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, that was nice. See you guys.
Oh.
Isn't it nice to just
What an escape.
pause? You know
Yeah,
what
and then I
escape-
realized I'm never going to win that lottery and never have this opportunity.
Not true. Not
What do you
true.
mean not true?
That
We're
good
gonna
juju
win
in
that
the
lottery.
air.
Remember, I said that. You know,
We're all
think of
going to
me.
win it. That'd be pretty impressive
Well,
if
one
all
of us.
3 of us win the lottery.
Whatever.
That'd
just
be amazing.
Help me out if you do. Okay.
The rookie says 200 grand would not cover your living expenses because now your bigger house, multiple properties have increased property taxes and utilities. Plus you have to pay to travel there. Plus your typical expenditures like groceries and eating out more because hell, you can afford it now. Yeah. But I mean,
I'm good with money. I could
Maddie
live
budgets.
off of 200 easily. Trust me. Even with all that extra property tax, I'd have no problem with that.
Maddie's very fiscally
It'd be
responsible.
Very simple for me.
I feel that's
Very
why I was
simple.
surprised he said he'd just blow $5 million. I was like, yeah, I thought you would be more of a.
Well, that's what because I have all the other money saved.
You know who does have $5 million is Drake. Did you guys try his McDonald's meal?
No.
No.
Did you see it trending?
No.
I see people with the cup.
I saw. Yeah, I saw it trending. The McDonald's did this dill pickle thing a couple months ago,
Yeah,
and I knew it was going to be awful.
And was it awful? Did you?
Well, it was, and I went and I bought it
Yeah,
because
you
I'm like, I
told
have,
us.
like, I know this isn't going to live up to my expectations, but I got to try it.
Yeah.
And I had it and it didn't live up to my expectations. Like, yeah, I knew this, but I couldn't live with because I just love anything with pickles and dill pickles. It's like triple pickled or something or something. So I had no interest in getting sucked into more promotions.
Okay, but I did hear. Okay, so the meal itself. Okay, it's quickly. So he has something called a Night Sprite, and I actually know people have tried it and said it's a 10 out of 10.
Night Sprite?
Night Sprite.
And it's at McDonald's?
Yeah,
What is it?
It's a blue drink. It's a blue like pop, and I hope to try it. And I think you get to keep the cup. It's like a reusable cup. So it's called the After Meal. It's an exclusive combo, features a choice between a McDouble or a Junior McChicken, along with fries and then the Night Sprite. It starts at $14.99 Canadian.
And you get to keep the cup, and it's $14.
The cup's nice though. It's like your gear that you wear. Your
It's
OVO.
OVO?
Yeah, it says OVO has the owl. It's black and gold.
I don't know.
Yeah. Some other news is that Connor Story from Heated Rivalry, he will be on SNL on Saturday.
As the host?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Cool.
I know.
Is he a Canadian actor?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think he's American. I think
But he's on a Canadian show that's wildly popular, right?
That's right.
Another Canadian, though?
The other guy is Canadian.
Heated.
And Heated Rivalry 2 is going to start shooting this summer, and they are hoping to release the second season. This is so far away, but April 2027.
I didn't realize Jacob Tierney,
Who's
whatever
that?
he's created. He
in
helped
Kamloops.
create Letterkenny.
Oh, never mind. My bad.
He's in Letterkenny and stuff. And Shoresy, he's part of that. I didn't realize he created this one.
So the other guy, he's
So
from
who's
Kamloops.
hosting?
Corey.
Connor.
Story.
He's from Colorado.
Yeah.
Hudson Williams is from Kelowna. And Francois Arnaud
Yeah.
is from Montreal.
Montreal.
Sounds like a Montreal guy.
Yeah, and it's also Cardi B is going to be the music act. And as reported by TMZ, apparently on the Weekend Update, the boys were made a Nicki Minaj joke. If you guys don't know, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B hate each other because Nicki Minaj went after Cardi B's kids. And
Ooh.
yeah, really bad. So just quickly, Cardi B lost it on set and was throwing things and I think got mad at the boys on the Weekend Update. So they had to scratch the joke.
I would love to be a fly on the wall for some of those moments.
Me too.
There's probably a lot of that happens at SNL, right?
I guess.
And they've talked about some of the worst guest hosts of all time. I guess Bieber was pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah. Who else did they say was not good to be around? They don't want to bring back. There's been a bunch. They're just like, no, this isn't good.
I mean, I could see like the clashing of like the jokes because there's lots of politics and stuff involved. And
Yeah, sure.
Right. So, and yeah, you're dealing with essentially New York Hollywood.
Well, let's not kid ourselves. A lot of these stars are weirdos.
Yeah, of course.
just
So I never
weird
meet your
people.
heroes. I just got, my cousin just sent me this. So Tampa Bay International Airport actually put out a notice banning pajamas.
Really?
Yes. After successfully, it's time to ban pajamas at Tampa International Airport. We've seen enough. We've had enough.
This is an official press release?
It is.
Okay, continue. Okay.
After successfully banning Crocs and giving everyone the amazing opportunity to experience the world's first Crocs-free airport, it's time to take on an even larger crisis. Pajamas. Airport. I mean, period. Pajamas at the airport in the middle of the day.
This sounds like
A joke?
yeah.
Yeah, like it's not real. It's
Yeah.
apparently under Twitter. We know, it's almost done. We know this decision could be disruptive to someone in your life. It's time to have a difficult conversation with them. You can do this. We and Phoebe believe in you. I don't know who Phoebe is.
Yeah, this sounds like a parody.
The madness stops today. The movement starts now. Help Tampa International Airport become the world's first Crocs-free and pajama-free airport. Do your part. Say no to pajamas at TPA.
I have a hard time believing that's real. As much as I would like people to not wear
Yeah, 'cause we're
pajamas
on
on
that-
planes
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Crocs.
It
Crocs,
is
I don't care
from their
about.
actual account.
Thank
Seriously?
you.
I went to their
Yeah.
website
Okay.
and clicked Twitter, and it took me to that with that. People are saying though that it is a joke
Yeah,
within
it has
it.
to be.
Like, how do you police that?
You don't, because
When
it's
you're
not
Crocs,
real.
you like take your shoes off?
I have nothing against Crocs. It's the pajamas and like just sloppiness that is kind of like,
Yeah.
I know it's a plane and you want to be comfortable, but there's ways to be comfortable
100%.
and you don't have to buy $200 pants and hoodies and stuff like that. You can get decent stuff at like Costco or Walmart or whatever.
Uniqlo, yeah.
But just like be presentable. That's all I'm saying.
I know.
I know it's not
They're
always
costly.
accurate, but Grok was asked, is this real? And it says, no, it's satirical humor from the social media team. They've been running jokes about banning Crocs for months. Also not real, just fun posts.
Okay,
This
good.
pajama one is the same vibe. Over the top, meme poking at comfy travel attire. No actual policy change.
Yeah. And I understand. The spirit of that is good.
So that might not be fully real, but it is their account.
That's fine. It's like a kind of maybe sending a message, right?
Yes, absolutely. Like taking off shoes and having bare feet on the plane. Do you know how gross those carpets and floors are on those planes? Like they vacuum it really quickly, but it's nasty.
Nasty?
Nasty, yes. They go. People that I've seen this go to the lavatory with their bare feet, and you're like, oh, ew. Mm-hmm. And so I don't know. It's just stuff like that. I appreciate the humor and trying to get people to just be presentable.
Presentable, yeah. Yeah.
And you don't have to be like I said. You don't have to blow the bank. You
No,
just
but don't wear your
Don't
pajamas.
look like a slob.
Yeah, don't look slob.
Yeah, like pajamas are.
Like have some respect
you
for
sleep
yourself.
in those.
Yeah.
You know, it's gross.
Drives me insane. Drives me insane.
Yeah. Anyway, pardon me for appreciating decent hygiene.
Yeah, and appreciate people who do care about the way they present themselves,
Sure.
right? Like
Yeah.
at least we notice, and you're just like, right on. Like I respect that person.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That they did that.
Well, I mean, how would you police it? Really,
You can't.
right? Like they put like what, like scrubs on you? like, is that even better? Like what they like dress you up? Get you a stylist?
Well, it can't be scrubs because that wouldn't be nice.
Yeah, that's like the same thing
So
as
they'd have to
pajamas
give you
and
nice
that.
clothes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a free way to get free clothes.
Did you guys? Do you have to do a sponsor?
Yeah, just
Yes, go
portions
for
of
it.
this hour of the Hangout brought to you by Hammer Injury Law. Give Rick and his team a call if you're in need of a personal injury lawyer. 1-855-98-HAMMER. What are you discussing?
Yeah.
Okay, Han Shorkoff sent this text in. Flying back to Edmonton on Tuesday, this couple was sitting row one. They asked the flight attendants where their seats were. Then they took their shoes and socks off, didn't put them on until landing. They each went to the washroom at least 5 times.
With bare feet?
Okay, so yeah, apparently Han Shorkoff. Ew. I remember when we traveled with the team, you get to know the flight crew, and they have to the travel commercial. They can only do a year of private, then they have to go a year of commercial, then a year of private, and usually each NHL team that use Air Canada jets would ask for a specific flight crew to come back. So you'd see the same crew year after year after year, or every second year, pardon me. And I would ask them, I would stand and chat with them because I don't sleep well on planes. And I'd be like, what kind of like crazy crap do you see? Like, what's a do and don't of air travel? They're like, the floor is disgusting. People puke all the time. Babies pee and poo everywhere.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm like, how do you guys keep it clean? They're like, well, that's up to the crew that comes in after.
okay.
But a trick is they'll put coffee grounds on pee and puke stains. That they're like, never go into a bathroom with bare feet. Don't take off your shoes on planes. They're gross. Like they try to keep them as clean as possible.
Yeah.
And this is the flight crews telling you. And this is the best of the best
Yeah.
flight crews.
Yeah.
And they're like, just keep it clean.
Yeah, just don't do
because it's not clean on here. It's disgusting. They're turning over hundreds of people on each plane every day on every flight.
And that's why people get sick on airplanes.
They're bacteria infested
Yeah.
tubes.
Yeah.
And the airlines try to keep them as clean as possible, but yeah, it's just gross. Anyway, Han Shorkoff. Ugh.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to go through that. What you got?
Yeah, what
Nothing.
you gotta do?
I was just scrolling through.
Okay, have you guys? Okay, now that we're decompressing everybody from the Oilers,
We're in a good place right now.
in a good place. Let's keep it going a little bit here. Did you guys hear about the trending monkey and
No.
his plush toy?
Yes. What's his name again?
Punch.
Punch.
It's a Japanese name. So if you guys haven't heard, there's this very cute monkey in the Japanese zoo who's rejected by his mom, and there's a video of her like pushing him. And then I guess he went, as the story continues, he wasn't being accepted in like, what's the group of monkeys called?
Like the clan? I don't know. Colony?
Okay.
Tribe?
Yeah, we should really look that up.
Family?
But he was being rejected, and I think because he was like so small. And he had a stuffed toy from IKEA that is now sold out. It was another monkey that he would like. There's just so much footage of him like cuddling it,
And he dragged it around and
drags
stuff?
it around.
Yeah.
But the good news is he has finally been accepted, and now he hangs with the crew. And I think it's slowly like they're getting more used to him. And I think it was a female monkey that has like really.
Did he need a
embraced him.
mother? Did I hear that problem? I saw the Daily Show, and Jon Stewart actually kind of said, well, if all of the monkeys don't like him, maybe there's something wrong with Punch. And then he also said Punch is definitely humping that plush toy.
The Wikipedia for it, because yes, there's a Wikipedia for it, says due
course.
to the lack of maternal figure, Punch initially struggled with socializing, so showing signs of anxiety and isolation. So no mother around.
Also a 2026 baby. Nice. Makes sense.
Oh, no.
Born in 25.
2025 baby. Same thing.
Poor guy.
This
you mean?
generation.
Well, they didn't have a mother.
Softy.
It didn't have a mother.
have a mom.
She rejected him.
It says, well, okay, so why so the mother rejected him or her. Does that not lead to having anxiety and stuff? Like, is there
You're
not
a
a
baby.
moment, like outside, like just, oh, it's that generation. I think there's probably a good, like, I think we could give some sympathy to this one if the mother rejected it. I don't think we deal with it, you softy.
That was the mom's problem.
Oh yeah, your mom doesn't want you. Deal with it, brah.
I brought this topic up as like a cute, like I'm for Punch, okay?
Yeah, you're calling him out for having anxiety and isolation.
I mean,
because it's 2026, baby. When the mom rejected it.
Poor
Wow,
Punch.
I'm like really judging the monkey now, eh?
Well, Jon Stewart did. It was
Yeah.
kind of funny. I feel bad for the monkey, but it's nice to hear that.
Apparently, no, don't, because it should have just. Why does it have anxiety?
You're
Deal
right.
with it.
That's right,
Who
Matt.
cares that the mom said don't want you?
Yeah, that's a great point. Wow. Sorry, I take back everything I just said. No sympathy for the baby monkey.
No, I'm just kidding.
If your
He's
mom
so
doesn't
cute.
want you, you should be like, yeah, awesome. I'm strong.
Freedom.
Not like, oh, that hurts.
Did you see images of the monkey?
Yes, it's adorable.
Yeah, he's so cute.
And you see him running around and he kind of gets pushed away and stuff. It's awful.
Yeah.
Brandon from Windsor says, I don't think the OVO cup is reusable. Uh-oh.
Oh, no? Okay. There's an article I read, so I haven't. I'm going to try that Night Sprite, though, hopefully.
Let us know how it is.
I will.
Yeah,
I like to try new things.
that's good.
Yeah.
New energy, new year.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a new game today.
There you go.
A new game.
And if you need something for that new game, get Dylan's Small Batch Distilleries canned cocktails, refreshing cocktails made with the #1 canned or made by the #1 canned cocktail brand, made the right way, crafted in Canada. They are the official drink of the EST Hangout. Head to your liquor store and find Dylan's Small Batch Distilleries if you're looking for something. Gin, vodka. They also have some other cocktails just pre-made. You might need that for tonight, as the Oilers will be taking on the LA Kings 8:30 out at Crypto.com Arena.
Yes, sir.
7:30 GCLD's Oilers pre- and post-game shows. Tommy, Benny, Cass will get you set for that game. Well, let's take a quick look at the standings. Because the Ducks don't play tonight. I know that.
Yeah.
But the NHL standings, the Edmonton Oilers are sitting third in the Pacific Division as the Anaheim Ducks passed them yesterday. The Ducks have 2 games in hand or a point up on the Oilers. The Golden Knights have a game in hand on the Oilers, and they're 6 points up. LA is 4 points back, the Oilers with 2 games in hand. So if the Oilers lose tonight to the Kings also are 2 points back with still those 2 games in hand. The Kraken sit a point back with 2 games in hand. Utah sits tied with a game in hand. And how many of those teams are playing tonight? Kings play tonight. Kraken play tonight.
Yeah, I'll look at the schedule.
And that's it. The Sharks do play tonight if you're looking at them. But so if worst case, again, if the Oilers were to lose tonight and the Kraken were to win, the Oilers would, I think, drop to second wild card based off points percentage. And the LA Kings would only be 2 points back.
Keep an eye on the
With games in
Sharks. They
hand.
play the Flames tonight, too.
So they would jump, but they'd be they couldn't get into a wild card spot.
right.
But I see what you're saying.
They're
Yeah,
in the
they're
mix.
58. So they're 6 back with 4 games in hand.
Yeah.
So it's makeable ground. But yeah, tonight the Oilers, if things don't go well, they could also be sitting second. And the LA Kings, with those games in hand, could knock the Oilers out of a playoff spot. By points percentage, Oilers would be out of a playoff spot at that moment.
Yeah, that's okay. Even though the Kings they're even more favored than I checked this morning.
What's it at?
It was I think it was 1.80.
We're using Play Alberta? Yes.
I'm using the score app. I really do
We'll
need
check
to use
Play
it.
Alberta. We'll
Please.
check Play Alberta just to verify. Matt.
I had a little hair
It's
on it.
close
Sorry.
to
And I
two
went
goals now.
flew right into the mic then. The Edmonton Oilers tonight. Where are they? Basically a pick 'em. Oilers minus 108. Kings minus 109 on the money line, which means based on that, the Kings are the ever so slightest favorites.
Slightest.
But it's not. This is pure pick 'em
Love that.
going into this game.
I love that for you. Sorry. I don't know why I said that.
Was that facetious?
No, just
Wow, the
I
Blues
feel
are favorites
better.
to the Kraken.
I feel
I'm
better.
surprised by that one.
That it's a pick 'em, you know?
Well, we go off of Play Alberta, as you know, presenting sponsor
Yeah.
of EST.
Why do you feel better that's a pick 'em?
Yeah.
The Oilers, you'd want the Oilers to be the favorite here. The fact that this is this close, it means we're in for a tight game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair. You know, the Kings are one of the Oilers, biggest rivals, and that's why I got a little worried because I thought, it's like almost 2 goals favored. So now that you kind of told me that, no, it's a pick 'em, this game is going to be really, it just makes it way more interesting.
What is Panarin's, how's he done against
He had a
the Oilers
couple
historically?
points
Yeah.
yesterday,
Yeah.
too, in
Yeah,
his
he did.
debut.
In 21 games against the Edmonton Oilers, he's got 8 goals, 14 assists for 22 points.
Not bad. A lot of those were
pretty good.
with Chicago. I remember he lit them up the first time they played him in Chicago. What do you have, like a hat trick?
Oh, geez, he owns the Red Wings. 27 games, he has 45 points against the Red Wings.
Yeah.
That's almost 2 points per game against them.
That would
you're
have come
closing
during
in.
the a lot of that would have been the Chicago time too. Before and then I guess with the Rangers too. I have something. Have you seen Brock Lesnar's daughter?
No.
His son plays hockey in the JPHL. Belzy has seen him at Silent Ice Center, but his daughter is a star shot putter at Colorado State.
Jeez.
Oh, wow.
She is the spitting image
I was about to say.
of him. Look at this.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, she looks just like him. I wouldn't mess with her.
She's a tank.
She's an excellent shot putter at
Yeah.
Colorado State.
Holy, look
But
at those muscles.
it's just like, wow, that's Brock Lesnar, but girl version.
No kidding. Colorado State. Oh, wow.
That's great that both kids are tremendous athletes. Anyway, I saw that pop up and I was like, holy smokes. He is a beast. She looks like she wouldn't be.
Good
one to be-
genetics.
Do not trifle with her.
Yeah, do not.
Yeah.
Imagine if she played hockey. That'd be dope. Did you hear about this whole Black Mamba apparently was first pitched to MJ?
I saw the article on ESPN and didn't read it.
Okay.
I haven't had time to read it yet.
I didn't read the whole thing either. I just skimmed it, and it was just basically it was pitched to MJ, and then it went to Kobe Bryant after. And the reason that MJ did not, accept this advertisement or whatever you may call it is that because he had a fear of snakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, if they're
Black
paying
Mamba,
me,
it's a brand?
Black Mamba, yeah,
It
it's
became his persona.
Right.
persona, yeah.
Kind of right around the time after his rape allegations from Eagle, Colorado. It's like there was a change. Like he changed numbers, I think, a year later.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when the Black Mamba came out.
Right.
So in a way, you could look at it was an image change for him. A day ago, Baxter Holmes, he wrote a piece on ESPN. It's called "The Secret Kobe Bryant Michael Jordan Connection Few Knew About." I haven't had a chance to read that one yet.
Ducktad in the nasty chat. Wait, his kids look like him? What?
Well played, Duck Dad.
Yeah,
well
so
played.
good.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Funny that. Hey, Jazzy?
Have you seen that go on in the other nasty chats? That whole they look like each other.
No, I can picture it. I've seen some smatterings of text like that.
Oh gosh.
Well played, Duck Dad.
Yeah, that was really funny.
That goes back to last week.
Mortal Kombat 2 trailer came out. Are you guys big Mortal Kombat guys? I think we talked about this last year.
I was
maybe.
back in the day playing it, not
Yeah.
the movie.
You didn't like the first
I
movie?
didn't know there
On
was a
VHS?
movie. There was a first movie.
Okay, so they've rebooted Mortal Kombat, correct?
There's two coming, but I think with more characters.
But I remember the mid 90s, late 90s movies that were cheesy and crappy.
There was one, was there not?
Thought they made a couple. And then now are they rebooting it?
I guess so. But
I have no time for it this year. There's too many other movies.
Other better
No,
movies.
there's so many movies this year. Like this is
Seriously.
legitimately a year I've looked at the movies. Every year, I'm like, oh, maybe there's one movie I'm interested in. Many years it's none. This year there's like 6, 7 I want to go watch.
Brand New Day. Brand New Day with Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's not for me.
I'm going to go see that. Doomsday. What's the one with Project Hail Mary?
I don't know if I'm interested in it or
That
not.
looks
I'm
awesome.
confused by it.
What's the Spielberg one?
that.
Day of Disclosure.
Yeah, that looks weird.
I want to see that. What else are
Avengers?
you trying to see? Yeah,
Well,
I said Doomsday.
Yeah.
So I got to look because there was a Spielberg that I think maybe it was that one. And there's a mix. Dune 3
Disclosure
comes
Day.
out this year. The Odyssey comes out this year.
Odyssey, I want to see.
I am actually interested by the new Scary Movie. The
Yeah, me
reboot to the
too.
Scary Movie.
7, I think.
New Super Mario is coming out.
I'll see that.
Project Hail Mary is interesting. There's the Social Reckoning, which is the
This
sequel to Social Network.
I'll watch
Toy
that.
Story 5.
That one's coming out. Toy Story
will
5.
not watch that.
Oh, I absolutely will. I actually was intrigued by the trailer. I hated 4. Absolutely hated 4. But 5 I will watch. Although Bonnie seems too young for the time jump. Like she should be older, I feel like, than they're showing her in the trailers. Again, there's this Project Hail Mary. There was also like a war movie. Was that the Spielberg one or is there a different one?
No, Spielberg's is Aliens movie.
There was another. There was like a war type movie that just came out that I just saw the trailer for. That looked really good. So there's just
there's Michael Jackson movie, Michael.
I would watch that.
I would do.
I'm curious to see what they do with that. I mean,
was
there's
that
so
other
many
movie?
weird rumors, and there's been so many like mini documentaries and in-depth series. Remember when that one guy, was it Bashir, the journalist, did the thing with him like in early 2000s, and it created so much controversy, and Michael Jackson had said it like was misleading and besmirched his character. There's something bizarre about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, there is, but I've read I used to be a huge fan of his, and I've also read that he has said that he's grown up as a child star. He obviously is not going to be a normal
No,
guy.
that's obvious. But like, was his wife really his wife? Like the kids don't look anything like him.
He had he obviously has, I don't know what it's called, like some, I don't know if it's a disease or a syndrome or something,
What?
due to his appearance.
Didn't he have his, like, I know it's a skin pigmentation thing, but didn't he do that on purpose?
No, I don't think so. I think all this stuff got debunked now with like all this information that we have, and that he just kind of
it's
painted
shrouded
in
in mystery.
yeah. What's funny?
No,
Do we ever
Pressure-
really know?
Pressure is the other one, the Brendan Fraser movie.
Oh yeah, that
It
looks
did look
awesome.
really good.
He's
Also-
he's Eisenhower in that one.
Max Bezzozo actually brings one up I am excited for. I'm excited to watch this. Devil's Wear Prada 2 comes out.
Hell yeah!
No,
I can't
First one
wait.
was actually pretty good.
First one was so good.
I watched it
I'm
a couple
not saying
weeks
it
ago.
wasn't. I'm just.
Yeah,
I watched it a
that's
couple
on
weeks ago. I'm
TV,
like, this is
too.
actually a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Great. The cast is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited. So there's like way too many for me this year. That for more, I'm good.
Yeah,
There's this movie, Brendan Fraser, where
Pressure.
he's Eisenhower.
oh,
It's like leading up to D-Day and the decision, which is fascinating in itself.
And it's dealing with a meteorologist.
Yeah, I want to see that one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I was gonna say, did anybody watch The Rental Family? It's on Crave right now.
Don't even know what
that?
that is.
It's with Brendan Fraser, and he like goes to Japan and he like lives with the Japanese family.
Cool.
But I haven't heard anything about it, but like the reviews are decent.
Survivor 50 started yesterday.
Okay,
And I haven't watched Survivor since probably like season 8 or 9. But I'm like, I'm going to watch 50 because it's 50.
Can you imagine
And-
Jeff
It was a
Probst?
3-hour
What?
what?
first episode.
How did you watch the Oilers game after?
I started at 6. And then it ended at 9, and I put on my laptop to start the Oiler game because I'm like, I want to see how this ends. Because I thought it was 2 hours. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
perfect. 6 to 8, it'll get me right. But no, it went to 9.
Is it good? Was the first episode worth it?
I was in and out of the episode.
Okay.
I'm not because I'm not this diehard Survivor person.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't watched it since like season 9. But I was just intrigued because like Mike White's in it again, creator of White Lotus.
Oh, really?
He did it before. He was a huge Survivor fan. He actually takes Survivor people that he was on the season with and he puts them in White Lotus like as like side characters.
Wow.
Then I just want to watch him.
I would love Jeff Probst's job. How good would that job be? Exotic locales. You're shooting a couple hours a day.
It's the same location now, I think.
Oh,
I think they bought an island in like Fiji and they always go to the same island now.
Really?
Yeah.
Even more. I mean, that's awesome.
So probably could build like a nice house so that you're always there at this nice location and all that.
Taken care of. Clearly, the show's doing very well. If you've done 50 Survivor seasons,
Absolutely.
the guy's probably in the 100. Like, what a great
64
job.
years old. He'll be 65 this year.
Keeps in great shape. Like,
Yeah.
I would love that job.
I feel like though when he's always in character though.
Yeah, but I mean that's a personality thing.
Yeah, it's like he just can't snap out of it. But he seems legit.
Yeah, I would. Hey, when you're ready to retire and like, give me a shout.
I'm sure he's listening.
Hey,
I'm sure he's
just give me a
tuned in,
shout.
too.
I'll take over. It's fine.
Everything I know about Jeff is he's a huge Hangout fan. Just
Yeah,
loves following what's
Or
going on with the
CBS,
Oilers
like,
and all that.
Yeah, just give me a shout. Like it'll be tough walking away from EST to go to Survivor, but I could do it. Yeah,
what they filmed 2-3 seasons a year, 26 days.
Could you
Yeah.
be out there in like the
Yes.
wilderness?
you think Jeff
you think
Probst's in
Jeff-
the wilderness?
No, he's not in the wilderness.
He's eating
Probably
5-star
lodged in a
meals.
nice-
Yeah, he's in a nice house. It's pretty nicely
Yeah.
protected, air conditioning.
He's got that.
He's got a chef.
Absolutely. He's got the cargo pants and shorts and the dungaree shirt pressed neat and tidy and ready to go for him every day. Like, and then he's slipping on.
safari shirt
Then
that
you know what he's probably wearing when he gets back to whatever hotel or resort or villa they built there?
Gucci?
His aloe.
Yeah, aloe.
Gucci velour tracksuit.
He's getting a tan, just hanging out.
Exactly. He's going over script for the next. What's tomorrow's elimination challenge? Like, who's out? Oh yeah, man, that's a great gig.
I could not do Survivor though as a contestant.
No, I can't.
I am not
That'd
a
be wild.
bugs person type thing.
that's
and
why
like
Big
knowing
Brother's the best.
snakes or something. Like
Yep.
no, it's not for me. I could do some of the other things. I'd have no problem sleeping there. I'd have no problem with trying to get a fire, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's the actual like the bugs around and the
Oh, you have to eat that
snakes.
stuff.
I'd just be like, no, I especially hate snakes.
Do they still give them rice?
KMG.
Yesterday, because this season apparently it's, and I'm not trying, if anyone hasn't watched Survivor, spoiler, just heads up, it's not that big, but it's apparently the fans have voted on a lot of the things.
Okay.
And they voted on whether to give the 3 tribes rice or not to start, and they voted no. They had to earn their rice.
Well, that's so
They have to
cruel.
earn their rice. And I was like, of course the fans are going to be cruel to these people.
Yeah.
I
And then
remember.
you're-
Go ahead.
Nope.
I was gonna say Survivor 1. They were catching and eating rats, and then they got the harpoon eventually, and they learned how to catch fish with the harpoon, which was super cool. But they were eating rats for the longest time, and that crappy rice. Sorry, Jazzy.
Richard, the first winner.
No, I'm just saying. Also, like, not only are you dealing with the elements, but you're also like you're cranky because you're hungry, you're tired, not getting enough sleep, and then you're dealing with people that are trying to backstab you. Like too much.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
What celebrity would you have replaced Jeff Probst on Survivor in this? Is this another Ryan Seacrest thing? That text coming in. No, me. I'll do it. Just hire the Canadian guy from Edmonton.
Joe Rogan.
Hey, ready to go.
You guys, American Idol. I usually just watch the auditions and then that's it. But this is the first time I'm actually watching it properly. So I don't know if any of you guys are watching it, but it's a pretty good season so far. And Love is Blind. Everybody, the new season is a fire. Fire because they have mature people on the show and some crazies. So new episode yesterday. Couldn't watch it because the Oilers game. I'm excited to watch that. Oh wait, no Oilers game today. Never mind.
There is an Oilers game today. Taking on the LA Kings.
Yep.
But you have lots of time. You could watch the Reed Wilkins show until 6 o'clock, and then you got a good hour and a half window. How long's
Yeah.
Love is Blind?
I think it's an hour.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You got that window right there to get you set for Tommy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got to work late. Reed and Jay keep me company. And hopefully the chat is working today. Properly.
It was working yesterday.
Seems to be. Yeah.
It just wasn't working for English. It was working for every other language in the world. So
That's so weird.
over under, download the app, visit them. That's playalberta.ca. Hit the lock shot parlay yesterday. Screw it, let's do it yesterday
Nice.
as well. Where should we go on this one?
Before while you think about that, just breaking news here: Richardson from the Colts. The Colts gave him permission to find a new team.
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goals the Oilers give up. 3.5.
Over.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Under. Sorry, everybody. I'm gonna be positive.
That's good. Don't be
That's not
sorry
being
for
sorry.
being positive.
I know people are like, I'm not listening to Jasmine's on tomorrow. I'm like, wait.
But she's not. Kevin Radomski is actually.
Dahmer. All right.
He
And Blue
said
Bay?
if the Oilers
No, 'cause
lose, I'm
he's
not
got
listening.
lock shop and stuff.
The Oilers lose and Jasmine's on tomorrow listening. So it's not just me. It's just my positivity problem.
No, positivity's fine.
Dahmer, good.
I think
Hernan
we're-
jokes.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Not not Evan Dom. Kevin Radomski.
Kevin Radomski.
Oh,
called
okay.
him Dahmer.
Sorry.
K-Rad from the Oil Kings.
Did you see what what happened 2 days ago for the Oil Kings game?
The Scooby-Doo thing?
They lost 10-6. Wild game.
They've had a few crazy games lately. They've had some injury issues. Matt
know why
Barrett
I
was
yelled
on
that.
with Reed and Jay yesterday.
Yeah, nice chat with him yesterday.
Yeah, great guy. Good play-by-play man for sure. Yeah, I think we're gonna see more of what we saw last night in terms of the sloppy play overall. If you're an Oilers fan, hopefully they can buckle down defensively, learn from their mistakes, repent, all that good stuff. Do I think they will? I don't know. I think we're gonna see a high-scoring game. Maybe they win it. Maybe we're talking about 2 points, which would be nice. But I'll take the over on that one, Maddie. Jazzy's going under with the positivity.
I just also struggle with the Kings scoring that much.
Is it
Back-to-back
6.5? You said?
I said for the Oilers allowing 3.5 goals.
Oh yeah,
is
and I
what
said under
said.
for that.
Yeah.
But I
Is
wonder
it
how many
the
goals.
Ingram effect? Is it
Yeah.
the coffee effect?
I really think that Ingram's gonna be dialed in today. He's rested. He had a touch of that yesterday. He probably let the team down when it really wasn't his
It
fault.
wasn't his fault.
Right?
4 shots faced, 1 goal allowed.
Yeah. I think today will be a very interesting game. Yesterday was a barn burner without a doubt. I think today, as you said, repent. I love that. More poised. Right?
That seems very late, but oh no, that makes sense. 7:10, Chris Knobloch has an availability. The Oilers won't skate today.
Yeah.
So we won't know any real news or notes when it comes to Janmark or anything like that until GCL Diesel Ulstrom pregame show. You guys will have the news and notes from that one.
Yeah, and we'll
It's
play
7:10.
Knobloch.
You guys are at 7:30.
Maybe we get a roster move to depending on Janmark's situation.
Yeah, which will give some indication of something.
Yeah, exactly. So look out for that. Keep in mind, Edmonton only has 6 defensemen on the roster right now.
Some will argue, do they even have 6?
Didn't.
I respect that joke. I respect that.
What are you, the text line?
We've got Lock Shop. Huss, Jay, we've got 2 guys in a goalie, Reed, Gager, Cass. We've got EST Afternoons, myself and Coop. We've got the Reed Wilkins Show with Jay Milne along with Coop. We've got the GCL Diesel Ulstrom pre- and post-game shows tonight starting at 7:30 with the pregame show. Tommy, Benny, Cass, they'll get you set for Oilers and Kings. As I said, Kevin Radomski of the Oil Kings in the house tomorrow. Jasmine, good luck with the sweater, getting that nice and cleaned out.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you to everyone for tuning into the EST Hangout presented by Sentinel Storage. Canada Storage experts find latest deals at sentinel.ca. As I said, Lock Shop coming up next. Thank you to everyone for listening on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton Sports. We are presented by Play Alberta. On behalf of Jasmine, Tommy, I am Matt. Thanks again for tuning in. Haas, Jay, coming up in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Let's go.
There you go, right in front of the camera.
First-time guest, long-time listener, fan of the original draft commissioner.
Welcome to the EST Hangout presented by White Claw Hard Seltzer. The difference is clear. Matt Iwanyk, Tom Zola with here. Joining us today,